Hey Virgo, welcome to your weekly forecast for May 25th through the 31st. We're going to see what's happening the week ahead for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising with this lovely deck here. And we're going to pull an affirmation for you all from this lovely deck here. So without further ado, dear Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, we're going to see how this new moon in Gemini energy, this Venus retrograde energy, is going to be affecting you guys in the week ahead, the week coming up. One more shuffle here. Alrighty, let's see what's going on for Virgo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So without further ado, my dears. All right, your first card here is the moon, which is Pisces. Some of you could have some Pisces energy that's coming to the surface for you this week. Some of you can have some significant things going on with a Pisces. There may be a Pisces that's a significant soul connection, past life connection, soul contract connection happening for some of you. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean it has to be romantic. Those of you that watch my videos, you know that I keep love and romance separate from the weekly readings. I do the love and romance at the beginning of the month, and then every week I do a reading around spirituality, finances, family, all that other stuff. So I try to keep romance out of this, but maybe for some of you there could be a romantic element here. Now, more importantly, I want to focus on the broader or the more kind of spiritual meaning and message of this card for you, Virgo. If you follow my readings, you've heard me say anytime we're at a moon cycle, like we're at a new moon or we're at a full moon, and you have the moon card come up for you, or if I'm using an oracle deck, if a card comes up that has like a picture of the moon in it, for me, this is a sign from spirit saying that this particular moon cycle is going to affect you very significantly. That you're really, even if you're not what I call moon sensitive, even if you're not typically sensitive to moon cycles and moon energies, this particular cycle is one you're going to really be feeling or one that you're affected by. And so to have the new moon in Gemini, this is good, this is positive, because new moons are about manifesting, they're about calling in, they're about manifesting things. And the new moon in Gemini is all about communication. So Virgo, you might be receiving a lot of communication. You may find that people are contacting you or reaching out to you, wanting to communicate or clear up misunderstandings. Or some of you maybe are feeling very like, I need to reach out to this person. I need to talk to them about what happened. I need to clear up some misunderstandings. And I'm going to be honest with you, Virgo. I don't necessarily feel like apology energy. Like last week I did some readings and a couple of people, I felt like there was an apology on the way. And I feel for you guys there is communication around misunderstanding, but I don't get like an apology vibe. Or I don't feel that you feel the need to apologize to anybody, but you might be in the energy where you're like, you know what? There was a misunderstanding here. Things came out wrong, or things came out kind of jumbled, and I want to kind of clear this up. Some of you might have somebody reaching out to you, Virgo, if there's people in your life that have had addiction issues and you have cut ties with them because of it. Like if you've just kind of decided, you know what, this person's drinking or this person's substance habits are really just affecting my life in a way that I can't really handle anymore, and you've distanced yourself, or there's certain people that you've kind of eliminated from your life. I do feel you may have people reaching out to you as like a part of a 12-step situation where they're wanting to go through the step of making amends. And so it, I guess it's not the same as an apology. They're not just apologizing. They're wanting to right the wrong in some way. They're wanting to make it right. And Virgo, I feel some of you are just like, I appreciate it, thank you, but you're like kind of like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And you might still continue to keep a distance for some of you. If you are a Virgo that you're clearing some kind of addiction or substance issues, or if you're doing some kind of a 12-step thing, there might be a lot of personal inventory that's happening for you guys with this moon and with this moon card energy and Venus being in retrograde. You might be doing a lot of releasing. You might be doing some amends work. But overall, the moon is also about your intuition being heightened, your intuition increasing, overcoming fears, releasing fears. We did have the full moon in Scorpio not too long ago, and that particular full moon is specifically about releasing fears. So Spirit is saying a lot of you have done a really good job with that fear release. There might be a little bit more of it coming up this week as you're making room to manifest, to have new, healthier relationships and communications coming in. Virgo, I do feel some of you are confessing something to somebody. So if you have been hurt by something and you've been just kind of sweeping it under the rug, you're not able to do it anymore. Like you're saying the truth. You're not worried about, oh, well, what if they take it wrong, or what if it hurts their feelings? You're like, I just don't want to bottle stuff up anymore. And you're speaking your truth. You're being in your truth. And some of you may be confessing something to someone in terms of like emotions or feelings, or like you're embracing vulnerability in this way for some of you. Okay, keep in mind the moon card is a major arcana card, and when the major arcana cards come up, you're coming into a new chapter, a new period, a new phase in your life that's very significant in regards to what you came here to learn, what you came here to master. So this is a chapter that you're stepping into. This is energy that's going to be around a while, and whatever is happening with this new moon in Gemini. And then we're going to have a new moon, a full moon coming up on June 5th. That's going to be an eclipsed moon, which is going to be like a full moon on steroids. That energy is going to last us a really long time. And that the whole purpose of that moon is about being in our truth, being in our authenticity, and feeling a sense of freedom, feeling a sense of like, this is who we are and this is how we want to live. And so Virgo, you're going to be feeling a lot of shifts happening inside yourself. I think for you guys, it started with that full moon in Scorpio, and you're feeling the manifestation, the communication energy of the new moon. And you guys are really going to be feeling that full moon we have coming up in June. And that energy is going to be with you for a long time, a long while. But it's all about growth. It's about opening up. It's development. It's like stepping more into who you are. So I feel, Virgo, a lot of you are about to embark on like this journey of empowerment, which is going to be very refreshing for a lot of you. Because I feel, Virgo, for a lot of you, it might feel like energy has felt very stagnant. Things have felt very stagnant for you for a very long time. And now it's finally moving forward. It's finally shifting. Your next card here. Oh, wow. Okay. This is interesting. And I'll just tell you why. I know the Tower is a card that freaks a lot of people out. But there's another element here that just completely and totally confirmed what I was just saying. I said that I felt a lot of you were going to be affected by the new moon energy in Gemini, and that there was going to be communication, people reaching out to you to discuss misunderstandings. And I felt like there wasn't an apology, like you guys weren't apologizing and you were kind of speaking your truth. Well, this is Mars. Tower is associated with Mars. It says Mars right here. Mars is squared from the moon right now. The way that it's squared, or the way that it's positioned, is causing emotions to be at a high, and it's bringing in not misunderstandings, but disagreements for some people. So I feel that there's going to be some cases, like I said, somebody might be reaching out to you and making an amends. You might not be accepting the apology. You might not be open to really discussing it, or you might let it slide and be like, let's just keep things the way that it is, right? Like, I'm not like trying to rebuild a relationship here. Or some of you might be confronting somebody about a way that they made you feel. Like I said, you're not in the energy of sweeping things under the rug. You are wanting to confront people who are maybe hurting your feelings or upsetting you or whatever it might be. So I know the Tower is a card that scares a lot of people, but in this instance, because you guys are really affected by the moon energy and I feel this sense of empowerment, Virgo, you might be the Tower in somebody else's life right now. You might be like the thing, like the one that got away, or the one that blew the whistle, where somebody is having to really examine what's going on in their life. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, those of you with living parents, I feel your parents may be involved. It could be something between you and your parents. It feels more like family stuff, family line stuff, people that you grew up with. So it's not necessarily going to be something in your work life or in your romantic life for many of you, but it might be more of like the relationships that you have had through your life growing up, family relationships, or things with friends or things with parents, that you refuse to leave buried under the rug anymore. You're like, we need to talk about this. We need to address this. I don't know. There's just like there's this energy where you're like, I don't care. I don't care who it upsets. I don't care if they stop talking to me. I'm going to say how I feel. I'm going to say how I feel. That's how I feel, Virgo. You're just in this energy where you're like, I don't care if people get upset. I don't care if they don't want to talk to me anymore. I'm tired of pretending that I'm not hurt. I'm tired of pretending that this doesn't bother me. And you're owning it. You're letting go of any fear around it, and you're just owning what you feel, and you're ready to hurt somebody's feelings if that's what it takes to get to the truth. That's what I feel, Virgo. You're wanting to get to the truth. So in this instance, you are the Tower for somebody. This is a permanent change. This is a permanent change. Anything that's been giving you, I think a lot of you with this Tower card, you're getting a head start on that June 5th full moon. You're getting a head start because, like I said, it's about freedom and being yourself and living your life to the fullest and living your life in a way that makes you happy. I feel the Tower, it's like, let it all come down. Anything that has been holding me back, anything that's been robbing me of my joy, anybody that's not accepting me for who I am, like, you're just ready to let it go. Like, I even heard I'm even hearing right now the Miley Cyrus song, Wrecking Ball. I came in like a wrecking ball. Even though that song is more about like somebody who comes in and does damage because they have like intense emotions, like they didn't mean to do damage. I know it has like a different meaning, and I don't feel you guys are coming into somebody's life and like coming in a way where like you're doing damage in that way because you're overly emotional. In fact, I just kind of feel like you're owning your feelings. You're not being dramatic. You're not throwing a fit. That's not your style anyway, Virgo. That's not Virgo's style. You're just kind of like, this is how I'm feeling. And I feel the people might even think that, oh, well, you're being cold, or you don't mean that, or you're just saying that. But you're done. You're done. You're like, let it all come down. I'm done with trying to fit into some kind of mold. I'm done trying to edit myself. And so you're ready to let go of, like, some of you are even walking away from organizations that you have pledged some kind of allegiance to. You may be changing your political party. I feel some of you are moving away from like political party stuff, like here in the United States. The best way I can explain it in terms of the United States political party, some of you are like going and like registering as like nonpartisan. You're like, I'm not anything, right? I'm just going to vote for whoever I feel is being the most genuine, or whoever I feel is, or, you know, maybe you're just moving away from politics altogether. But I feel some of you are resigning some political affiliation, regardless of what country you may be in, or you may be resigning or pulling away from like a religious organization, and coming into like more of like a spiritual path. You're not wanting to be under any kind of label or any kind of like editing. Your next card here, Virgo, is the Ten of Cups. So like I said, you are ready to be happy. You're ready to be at peace. Ten of Cups is happiness in every aspect of your life, in every area of your life. And I feel like this is going to be especially true for any of you who are like an 8 life path. Although I can say Virgo energy can come off as 8 life path energy anyway, even if you're not an 8 life path in numerology. 8 life path and Virgo both have the energy of like, you want things to be perfect and you don't want to settle. You don't want to take less than what you know that you deserve. And you want to be fulfilled in every aspect. You want to be fulfilled in every area. And like, you want it all or nothing, right? All or nothing at all. But it's not like in a controlling or bitter or selfish or greedy kind of way. It's just like you're like, it's not worth it. If it's not everything, it's not worth it to settle. And so with the 10 of Cups, Virgo, because you're taking the stand, because you're not allowing in your life anybody or anything that's not honoring your emotions or your feelings, you're coming into an energy where you're creating a sense of your own family, your own tribe, your own sense of home, your own sense of fulfillment, right? Doing work that's fulfilling for you, being around friends that are fulfilling for you, relationships that are fulfilling. You're opening the door to this abundance, right? And like I said, the new moon is all about manifesting. You guys are really embracing this manifesting energy right now. You're really in that flow of calling in all that's going to be satisfying and fulfilling for you. Your next card here, Virgo, wow, is Queen of Cups. So you guys have this water energy you're coming into, right? Because the 10 of Cups is water, Queen of Cups is water, and the suit of water is going to be about emotion, the realm of emotion. And both the cups, both the types of cups you have coming up here are about fulfillment, right? Because some of the cup cards are like you're not fulfilled. But the cups you guys have coming up this week are about being very fulfilled, being extremely fulfilled, right? 10 of Cups, you can't get any more fulfilled than the 10 of Cups. And the Queen of Cups is very much about abundance, love, nurturing energy, success. You know, the Queen of Cups, she wears a lot of hats. She's successful in business, a good friend, a good mother, a good wife, there for everybody, very nurturing, but also very assertive. She kind of does it all. And so some of you are stepping into that energy, right? When we talk about all or nothing at all, some of you are stepping into that energy, that Queen of Cups energy, being very successful, being very powerful, but also being very loving, being very gentle, being very giving, being very nurturing. Some of you are manifesting this kind of person in your life, especially if you are someone that dates feminine energy or is searching for a feminine partner. You are manifesting this Queen of Cups in your life. Queen of Cups for me is very much like the wifey card, right? Like the perfect little wifey. It could be also that this person may happen to be a water sign. So water signs are going to be Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Keep in mind it could also be a moon or rising, also if it's not a sun sign. But some of you may have this significant connection coming in, or some of you are beginning to feel like you're ready for that settled down kind of energy. Queen of Cups is also asking you to make sure that you're making time to nourish and nurture yourself, that you're making time to take care of you, okay? Because you might be doing a lot for other people, and you might be very loving, very caring, very nurturing, but you need to make sure you're making time for you. So let's go ahead and see what your affirmation is for the week. And as always, Virgo, I invite you to watch your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks they may resonate with you more than your sun sign does. And as always, if you would like a private reading with me, you can schedule with me through the Calendly link in the description of the video. So your affirmation is, the key to getting what I want is to ask for it. So when this comes to the energy of confessing something, right? Or how you're feeling about something, Virgo, I think some of you are feeling slighted by someone. Whether it's your employer, like you've been wanting a raise or you've been wanting a promotion, or whether it's like somebody that you were interested in and you think that they blew you off, or you want friends to step up and be more involved in some way. Whatever it might be, you might be feeling a little bit slighted. This card is letting you know that people can't read your mind. And they might not know that's what you were hoping for, or that's what you wanted, or even that you were interested in them, or that you want to move up, or that you feel like people aren't being more involved, or whatever it is. They might not know that. And so you're being encouraged to speak up. And that was a big part of what came in for you, especially in the beginning of the reading. And so if you're still kind of struggling with that, or if you like need to continue getting, keeping the courage up to do this, this is a great affirmation. You can say this out loud every morning, the first thing when you wake up, out loud every night, the last thing before you go to bed. It can really help you to manifest this vocal assertiveness, I guess we'll say. Now, my dears, I do encourage you to watch the channeled angel messages and the love readings for May. Those are linked in the description of the video. I will announce the winner for the free 30-minute private reading from me, as well as the winner of the tarot deck that I'm giving away, the tarot deck that I used in the May love readings. I'll be announcing those winners at the end of this week. If you haven't entered to win, it's really easy. I'm going to pick one winner from Facebook and one winner from Instagram. All you have to do is comment or hit like on the posts that you enjoy. And I'm going to pick one person from Facebook and one person from Instagram. One person will get the free reading. One person will get the deck. And I've decided to do this every single month. Every month, I will choose one person for a free reading and then one person for some different prize. The prizes will change. So that'll, be on social media if you want that. And I do want, hopefully in the next month or so, to start coming onto YouTube and doing quick readings for people that have like a quick question. Like I'll do a live session. I'll announce it ahead of time. And then I'll jump on YouTube and I'll pull cards. I'll do quick little readings. So that's in the works as well. If you guys have questions about the astrology of things, Truly Divine is still offering you guys that very generous 30% off. They're already reasonable prices. I had a really great experience with them. I was really happy with their service. And a lot of you that have tried them out have told me that you were also very happy with their astrology analysis. So they're still offering you guys a 30% off. Make sure you check that out. I thank you guys for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. And I'm wishing you all a wonderful week. Take care, Virgo.